All right, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Happy time zone. Hope everybody's having a good day, but V. I hope her day can just be better. Aw, thanks. I was ready for you to hope it would be worse. No, it needs to be better. No one wants to be sick. I guess in your case, sicker than normal, but did you even wake up this way? That's even worse. Just your voice just slowly starts turning into Mickey Mouse as it goes. Talk with husband. It wasn't slow. Oh, it would have been so much funnier if it was slow. My sister called and I answered not knowing. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna run ads on Twitch. I'm gonna play in closed sources. I run ads so we don't have ads at the start of stream. For people joining in. Never mind, ads apparently already started because I took too long to start. Anyways, why is the horse not in the center? Okay, I assume there's no way to do this other than these three tiles here, right? Because it's like, you lose 2 spots if you did this. And you can't block that off. So those 3 have to go there then. We can block this entire area off with or technically 4. And we just have 5 at this point, which we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's a lot of fucking tiles. You could also get one more down here. And is there like... Oh, that's... Is this just the answer? I just find the answer first try. Like, we technically get 2 more if we did this. And what can I do with 2 more? 93. We're still cooking. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, this can go here then. Is there like a 106? No, that's just worse. Can't move anything else back, and this basically just covers everything. And it's like, unless if I can save 1 more where this is like less, and the only way to do that would be to do this, but I feel like this just loses me points. I can't move these anymore. this just the answer? Looks to just be the answer. Yeah, Horsey has a lot of space today. Yay! That was a good one. I like that one. Horsey free range today. Alright, before I forget, I keep telling myself in my head, controls. Global hotkeys are on, so I can actually start the timer. Alright, so what are we doing today? We are doing the second quote-unquote half of the run. Technically, it should only take me about 2.5 hours. Ideally a little less, like 2 hours 15. Yeah, we're doing a lot of sleeping. We have sheeps to get going. So I need to buy all the sheeps. I have all the money to get everything. So what I need to do is I need to buy 8 auto petters, 8 from Joja. I need to get 8 auto grabbers from Marnie. I need to buy all 96 sheep. I think it's 96. Forget the exact number. All 96 sheep from Marnie, and then all the rest of the money goes straight into hay. Because I should have everything else. I do need to trade for staircases on this day. I'm specifically on the 12th or on a Sunday for that. And then at some point we will go to the desert festival to get iridium, essentially. Though I might wait a little bit for it in case if I get a meteorite, because if I get a meteorite, there's a chance that I can do other things later. Otherwise, that should just be it. Because we have the batteries, we have the hardwood, we just need the iridium for the boat repair, and then all that. So it's just a lot of sleeping around. Otherwise, okay, timer is going. I started the timer quite early there because I wanted to make sure that the timer was in fact going. All right, I'm just gonna split here because I don't really care. Because this is when we start the sheep empire. All right, we're gonna want to clear out our inventory here. I will actually be able to craft those. We won't need that. We just want that. We want that. And then I don't care about that. Okay. This should be enough for 70 spots. So, yeah, again, at this point, oh, I need to get the bed. Jade, I don't, oh yeah, I guess I technically need the jades, you are right. Okay, so we are going to move into, let me make sure I can like run through this. Pretty sure I placed this correctly. Perfect. And then we have a room to walk here and a room to walk here. We're then going to keep the bed up there because that's where we are going to be sleeping. And I'm actually going to we're basically just waiting for 9 at this point. Sleeping with starfruit jelly. We should probably start this day at other place. Yeah, we should start at Joja. Because again, we need to buy 8 auto petters. Sleeping with starfruit jelly. We love to sleep with our piss jelly. Good, 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 good. I'll probably end up using 2 warps today, and that's fine. I mean, it's really just a straightforward day. I'm yawning already because I know what's about to happen. And so if you want to know why we zoom in here, it's because the game lines up the placement in the middle of your screen or it centers it to a barn that's available to place the animal in. And if I'm zoomed out as far as I normally am, and because the barns are at the left side of the farm, it technically like it puts it offset where it's not in the center, where if I'm fully zoomed in here, I can just spam click essentially. I have to move the mouse a little bit, but I can essentially spam click and then it will auto move to the next barn when this first barn is filled. I'm also trying to basically blindly move my mouse. You see, like, you can see like how there was no like accept text box there. It's because I am clicking the sheep and moving my mouse slightly down and trying to basically line it up with this coffee mug. And if I do it right, it just automatically hits the OK button. And then as you saw, like, I went too far down that last time, so my mouse was like slightly below the... Oh, we rolled the same name already twice. Soup Source her, thank you for another 5 gifted. Holy. Really appreciate it. Very much appreciated the generosity the last 2 days. You figgled the sheep. I did not. Basically, like, I just had a duplicate sheep name, and it doesn't happen that often, especially with the amount of sheep that I have, or that I'm getting in this run. Like, when I bought, like, the 700 in the previous run, it made a little bit more sense, but not in this run. I will buy the animal catalog. I'm just gonna buy it when I, like, leave, because I want to buy all the sheep first. For a sub note. I mean, I just got a repeat name. Marnie's high spirits always creeps me out. I never honestly realized how big of a smile she has. I've never really been zoomed in enough to see how many pixels are dedicated to her smile. halfway done. Keep, 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 keep. Alright, thank you for the 9 months. Enjoy your new fish. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the support. Yes, tomorrow is the 1.7 announcement. There's actually a there's a thing on YouTube right now on CA's channel, I believe, of 10 years of Stardew Valley. I think it's like retrospect right now. There's like a countdown. It's at noon my time tomorrow. So it's in about 24 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know if I'll start stream before, like, right, or like, oh, I got another double. I don't know if I'll start stream like right before it starts or if I'll be streaming like at my normal time tomorrow. 'Cause I feel like it would be a little awkward to just like randomly stop whatever I'm doing a few hours into stream just to watch it. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it on stream, but it's more about whether or not. .7 was announced a long time ago. Or not a long time ago, but a decent amount of time ago. But 1.6 has been out for a full year. We've had 1.6 for a full year, chat. It's a little over a year now, right? Yeah, I would be shocked if we get a 1.7 date. I would say the soonest we get 1.7 is 2027. Like, it's easily a year out. With the production cycle of what Stardew Valley normally goes through. But he does have a team now, so it's like, can we really just like base it purely off of his normal production cycle? Like, he's not doing everything himself anymore. Almost 2 years. Okay, even more. Like, he's not doing everything himself now. So it's like, I feel like the normal production cycle kind of is thrown out the window. So maybe it's quicker than we think. We'll probably find out the rough scale of things from the announcement. And then we'll be able to, like, tell a little bit more about whether or not it's a year, or maybe half a year, or maybe 2 years. Who knows? I'd be very shocked if it's that soon. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever pressured about releasing something that's not done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 steps. Should be a slightly improved layout. Oh, I almost made the mistake. I almost made the stupid mistake. I remember. Now I got the animal catalog. I need a trade for staircases. I went out on a Sunday for a reason. Six minus 5, 31. Sheep's not in the way. There's just like sheep in the bud. Okay, so I have to check every Sunday then. How many stacks did I say I had? 9. So we need to get 60. Oh God. 5. We need 66 more. Okay. So we need 66 more stacks, and I have 31 spots in my inventory. You can get 36 spots. I'd have to basically dump everything. I can fill up my inventory this time, and when I refill it for the second time, I'll empty my inventory after the Skull Cavern run, which should be good. Because I need to fill up my inventory twice at this point. All right, now we do this for what, like the next 8 in-game years? This is all we're doing, barring like a few days. I will need to go and get Iridium ore from the Desert Festival one of the days. I need to get 25 Iridium ore from the Desert Festival one of the days. And I need to refill my inventory full of hay twice. We'll be sleeping for about an hour 15, I think. No meteorite strat? I haven't had a meteorite yet, and you need 3 for meteorite strats to work. Like, I'll go for as long as I can without the meteor, but like I'm basically only gonna be able to do this inventory and then like the next full inventory of hay before I have to like go out of my way for it. Okay, I mean, I can explain it. So essentially we're trying to make 50 million gold because we're paying for all the perfection waivers. So we're trying to make 50 million gold. So we want to make 50 million gold as fast as humanly possible in real time. We don't care about number of in-game days. That doesn't matter to me whatsoever. So when you specifically have 4 hearts with a sheep and shepherd, each sheep produces a wool every single day. Each sheep produces a wool every single day in that case. When you're full hearts with them and you have the shepherd perk, it's about a 75-25 split between iridium quality wool and gold quality wool. I believe that makes the average amount of money per day that you get per sheep is like 660 or something. Don't quote me on this. I forget the actual value. So each sheep that I have is gaining me about 650 gold every single time I sleep. I have 96 of them, and I can sleep about once every 7 seconds. So 96 times 650 divided by 7 is the amount of gold I should be making about every second. Every second at this point. Ish. Yes, it's the same strat that we use for the most amount of money in 24 hours, just at a very lesser degree. 750. So it would be if you include hay, because it's 1 hay per day, basically. It's technically slightly less because of holidays. So it'd be 705 or 715 per day, sorry. Not 650. 715 per day. Give or take a little bit. So 12 times 8 is 96. So 96 times 715 is 68,640 gold for all 8 barns divided by 7. So I'm making about 9,800 gold per second here. So I'm making roughly 10k gold every second. Okay, the sheep needs to fucking move. Because I'm losing time every time it's in the bed here. Because it's making me like... Okay, it's fine now. It was making me walk into it for a split second. Oh, I forgot to feed them. Whatever. It was a little too much cuddling. I didn't want... Like, if it's fully in the bed like this, it's fine. But when it's, like, nudging me, it's not good. Tuesday now? No, I'm just gonna get it back on the Sunday cycle. I don't really care. It's easier to remember Sundays. I mean, the sheep being in the bed at all is kind of bad because even if I'm not nudging it when I'm sleeping every single day that I go out. But yeah, I'm essentially making around 10,000 gold every second here. We need to make 50 million. I think it's like almost a full year. I don't actually know the number. You get half as much and you don't actually get the shepherd bonus. Might be less, slightly less than a full year. Okay, So we are going to go from needing 66 stacks because I bought 9 stacks and we need 75 in total. So 5. So 66, and we're gonna buy 31 more stacks here. I have 5 inventory slots being taken up. Well, next time I'll just have to empty my inventory. Put my stuff in a grabber. Pretty smart. Can't really do that now. Well, I guess I would have to walk all the way up. Fine. I'm not worried about it. I just have to empty it for the next time. I mean, I can't anymore, but... No, I mean, the one that I have a wood in, I could technically do. But that's not the one that I want to put it in. It's fine. I need 66. So I need 33 spots on average. If I get 31 now, it just means I can only have one inventory slot full for the next visit, which is fine because I'll empty my inventory for or after the Skull Cavern run. I'll empty my inventory after the Skull Cavern run, and then we'll have the 35 spots necessary. Because we're going from 75 minus 9 minus 35. So, I'm sorry, minus 30. Yeah, minus 31 is 35. Yeah. I'll be fine. Alright, well. Okay, they should be producing every day now. You know, the one day that I could use V's assistance to help entertain you guys, her voice is shot, so. Unfortunate for me. I'm not gonna put you through that, though. Especially if your voice is already, like, fucked up. Why would I want you to talk more? Good morning, buddy. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't matter. Chat's gonna be like, why are you making this person talk when she's obviously sick because they won't understand? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. River didn't pay premium subscription. uh. River's making new voice facts, yeah. For the new update, I've only been able to play a small amount since it's released. Oh, okay, different game. I was about to say, 1.6 has been out for 2 years. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess mystery, that would make sense. Oh, meteorite number 1. We might be able to do gold pickaxe strategy. There's no way gold pickaxe strategy is faster though at this point. You would have to upgrade your gold pickaxe while you're doing barns. Because now I have to wait at Clint's for 3 full days to get it to gold, which is 9 minutes. Surely I can just get 25 iridium ore in 9 minutes with 100 staircases. Like, if I was doing it earlier and just totally YOLO'd for it, it would be fine, but... Like, the issue is I have to wait 9 full minutes for it. Technically, it would only be 6 because I could get an upgrade while buying the hay on the second refill, but... Rockin' Gamer UK, thank you for the 6 months. Enjoy your new fish. I do appreciate the support. And I hope your day is going well. Yeah, so I would need to go upgrade it to copper. So that's 1. I would need to go upgrade it to iron. That's 2. I would need to go upgrade it to gold. That's 3. And oh yeah, I guess it is 4. So it is still 9 minutes.
Whoop whoop 6 months. Oops.
Yeah, we never upgraded it in the first place. It's still basic. That's the issue. Like, I had no reason to upgrade it. You only upgrade the axe once. I mean... Yeah, but it's -1 wait time because you have to wait on one of the days for the hay anyway, so you can just do it on that day and it's fine. And you don't lose as much time. You could probably also do it after the desert festival on one of the days, unless if Clint always goes to the desert festival. I don't actually know his schedule for those days. If he goes on the 16th, then you wouldn't be able to do it, but I assume you would be able to do it on the 16th. So it's -2, so it's like at best it's still 6 minutes, but I still think I can get all the iridium ore from Skull Caverns in 6 minutes, so I don't think it matters. You'd have to do it when you're upgrading the barns earlier to not lose as much time. We'll go to the desert festival. Oh no, you do it after you return from the desert festival. is the thought process. You do the desert festival, you should be over with it like super early, because all you need to do is get 25 iridium ore and then you're out, right? Like, it shouldn't take you past like 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. realistically. And then you just stop by afterwards. But again, we've already kind of wasted the opportunity, so I'm just doing Desert Festival at this point. Like, there's not really much of a point of baiting it. There you go. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I was just thinking about days that you could do it on. But I guess that would make sense. You don't actually need the iridium, or if you do the iridium dive and then upgrade your pickaxe like an idiot. That would make sense. It's funny that you think I was ever sane. I'm playing Stardew Valley for 7,500 hours. Get off my phone. What, like... Let me have some enjoyment during this. It takes a very particular person to religiously run this game, whether it's speedruns or challenge runs. And they generally are on the spectrum. Let's be real here. Running as a whole. It used to be toy train sets back in the day, now it's speedrunning. Rocky Gamer, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. That was very nice of you. And I do appreciate the support even during the the most interesting part of the run. And this run itself is just a very interesting run, isn't it? Waiting for robins to open up every day, followed by an hour and a half of just pure sleeping. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Blade has work to do, most likely. There's no way you're at 700 gifted subs to the channel, V. What the fuck? I know you had a lot of sub wars in the past, but I don't remember it ever getting that many. Do we get a new badge for 700? Or has it always been the white Christmas present? It's just a GDQ. When are the GDQ submissions open? I'm submitting CC. Lead chat is basically gonna force me, which is fine. Are those open soon? Because this one's in Minnesota, right? Because it's summer games done quick. Did he even get a barn this time? It is robbery. V, what do you want me to name the sheep? The next sheep that comes close enough for me to name, what do you want me to name it? I'll rename one. Back, come clean. Okay. Bring him back. Can't believe you murdered him last time. Yeah. Wait, is my streamer scrolling Twitter on the job? Try Reddit. I'm a Reddit scroller. But yes. Hey. I could just open up another fucking stream. Who's on? Curryway's zero cycling right now. Jay is... I don't know if he's over for runs videos. I was watching him earlier for ranked. He's Emerald. Did Quinn die again in his Terraria seed? He's watching a Core Keeper trailer right now. A guy named Bald's on my feed. He looks like... Oh, he's just restarting or resetting RSG. Orson is probably about to throw another run. Or he's learning some sort of eye thing. How many back and forth trips could you make to Marnie's before she opens? Oh, you can make plenty, but you only need 75 stacks. I could have, in theory, have done that on the previous day and then wouldn't have had to wait. It's actually a good idea. Now I went an extra day. I'll do that. I'll do that on the Skull Cavern day. But thank you, Blade. Thank you for coming up with that. A good idea. So I don't actually have to wait until 9 again. Oh, I came up with my own feed. Yeah, the rest of it is just boring. There's no Forsen. I don't normally watch Forsen. It's too brain rot. I also don't really like watching like pure RSG. As well, I mean, like Forsen is less of it, but like high-end RSG is literally just like watching Whiplash of people just rotating their camera at Mach 10 and then resetting, rotating their camera at Mach 10 on repeat. Very treasure moment. Yeah, I won't actively watch Forsen, but it's like I'll watch the clips of how he dies. Because they are a spectacle. For sure. Okay. I think I'm going to do... How much money is it for 35 stacks of hay? I'm probably doing the Desert Festival this year. Or the upcoming year. I'm gonna drop all my hay into this. 1.7 mil. Ooh, okay, so I do have to sell a bit more. That's fine. I'm not gonna do that math in my head. Okay, I'll have to sell a bit more. Yeah, I'll drop the rest of the hay in this chest. And then we'll empty when we come back. I love how I can tell that you're not from the US based off of the fact that you use periods to separate your every 3 digits instead of commas. I know, zoom in. I can't get any night events that matter. So, or that matter with zoom in, because I can't actually get a fairy since I don't have a coop. Or I'm sorry, a witch, since I don't have a coop. That actually just doesn't matter in this case. It's a lot of countries that use dots. It's just the US specifically is commas. So I find it funny. I understand what it means though. The evil barn witch. Oh no, it's gonna turn one of my sheep into a black sheep. And it's gonna be the odd one out. Oh no. We're not getting any owl statues because we're on Legacy RNG. If I got one owl statue, I'm going to be getting like 18 more. So we just didn't hit the like 2-year period of every like 41 years or whatever for it to happen. Oh. Me when I'm playing with my phone and drop my phone. Like 8 or 9. I have to go through all the hay you see in my inventory at this point, plus another 56 or 35 stacks. And then we're done. We're making about 10,000 gold a second here, so kind of the fastest way of doing it. Okay, we need to go out on the 16th. They introduced that for 1.7, it makes speedrunning so random. Introduce what? Black wool? I don't know. Depends on how much you need it. Oh, hopefully I just don't get hit. Okay, so we need 25 iridium wool here. Iridium wool, iridium ore. Probably gonna play it safe and try not to just get hit whatsoever. No point of touching cat statues. Laddering here, don't care about diamond, don't care about statues. I should technically pick up a little bit of copper, because I will need a bomb for Ginger Island. Okay. Oh wow, I definitely need that. Oh wow, I definitely need that. I just can't help myself for opening them. Oh, that's nice. I definitely need to go and get one coal bag. Prismatic, okay. I don't really want to aggro that bad. I need 15. $15.35. Okay. Shouldn't need anything else here. Okay. But I need a rain totem for. I don't know why I should have picked up whatever. You don't need animation canceling to do the club trick, contrary to popular belief. I need 35s. So in theory, this should be all the money this should be all the hay I need. You were saying? Alright, well, I've ever been to France. I have never been out of the country, barring going to the good side of Niagara Falls, if you want to count that. I guess that technically I've been to Toronto. Because when we went to Niagara Falls, we did a loop around because we wanted to touch every single Great Lake in the span of a week. So we went through Toronto. Other than that, I've never been out of the country. That said, I am apparently going to go to Mexico for my brother's wedding because they're going to do a destination wedding in Mexico. It's still like a year away, but yeah. Why it should be a different country. I have been to Hawaii. A prefecture means you buy waivers? Yep. So it's how fast can you make 50 million gold, essentially. I've never finished this run before, so this is just the first time. Sleep and sheep. This is the fun part. The entire run's been fun. What do you mean? The first half of the run is literally just me waiting for Robins to open up to build 8 fully built deluxe barns. And then the second half of the run is me sleeping for an hour and a half to get wool from sheep. What are you talking about? It's a very fun run. The entire way through. To be fair, the first part is kind of active because you're constantly doing star fruit, you're chopping down trees. It's not just waiting, like you're actively doing stuff. We're at this point. I worked hard. Thank you for that 60 months. Thank you for the 5 full years. God damn. Here come the JoJo apologists. Got distracted for 5 minutes in Lost Skull Caverns. I got a dark cowboy hat and I got a chest that gave me 2 iridium bars, so I only had to get 3. Actual scam. When you have Shepherd, and when the sheeps are 4 hearts of friendship, which they all are, they produce every day. With hay included, and the average price of the wool that we're getting, it's about 715 gold per day per sheep. With 8 full barns. So every day I sleep, I'm making roughly 10,000 gold. Or, yeah, I'm sorry. Every day I sleep, it takes me about 7 seconds to sleep, so I'm making about 10,000 gold per second with this strategy, and we need 50 million, and this is much faster than doing anything else. It's like slightly under 70,000 gold per day. But, like, sure, you'll make more money per day with wine and starfruit. The issue is you have to wine and starfruit them, which takes IRL time, which is slow. We care about what the fastest IRL to money ratio is, which just happens to be sheep. For our case. Technically, golden chickens is a better animal to do that, but you need perfection to do golden chickens, and I'm trying to get perfection, so I can't do golden chickens. Oh boy, we got owls. Somebody asked for an owl seed. I said we didn't get any owls yet. Oh, we're gonna get 18 by the time this is over, because I'm pretty sure I have more than 2 years left to sleep. And yeah, it takes about 2 years to get all 18 owls. So we are about to lose a lot of time. We love children. What's the name that the Lee Chat's child goes by? What did the nickname chat give the child? Yep. Sprout? Okay. Sprout. Cute. I think that's owl number 3. RNG better next time. Yeah, just not hit the, like, 2 to 3 year period every 41 in-game years. When I'm sleeping, like, around 10. So just don't hit, like, the 1 in 4 chance. That's 4. I haven't really been listening. I think it's Sandy. It could literally be any of the bachelors, though. I'm Team Gus, but I wouldn't be opposed to Clint, unlike most people, because if Clint actually becomes a marriageable candidate, CA will probably update his dialogue, so hopefully it's less degenerate. So people actually don't hate him as much. Like, I know people don't want it to be Clint because people hate Clint, but have you ever thought about him improving as a person because he's a valid marriageable candidate then? Oh, we're gonna get like 18 to 20. We have the owl seed. That's more of the thing about Clint. I mean, realistically, you should just receive that anyways, so people, you know, are less upset about him, but I think it's just gonna be Sandy plus plus one of the guys that people want, whether it's the wizard, whether it's Gus. I don't think it'll be Linus, and I don't think it will be Gunther. I think it's wizard, Clint, or Gus. I can't imagine it being anybody else. I think he's gonna leave Linus alone. I know a lot of people want the dwarf to be one, but I don't think the dwarf is gonna be one. I don't think he's gonna magically make Gunther giftable. Curling's like similar to like bean bags or whatever the fancy term is called. It's just with hockey pucks, or not big hockey pucks, big stones and whatnot. Cornhole, yeah, thank you. Yeah, cornhole bags. Shuffleboard, yeah. Shuffleboard is probably more accurate. But whoever fucking came up with the thing and specifically made the rules where the only place you're allowed to get curling stones is from one factory in the middle of nowhere is a fucking genius. I've never heard a worse explanation of what curling is in my life. I meant the scoring, in a way. I don't actually know the scoring of curling, though. I didn't really watch it. All I heard was Boopgate, and that's the only thing that I cared about. Because it was the funniest meme to come out of the Olympics. Just cheat. It's not even like they were the only team that was doing it, is the funny part, because literally the day after or whatever, there was like the same team that accused them of cheating, like had it touched the stone as well. So it's just like okay. Kind of funny though. No, I think it was a I thought it was not the Switzerland's team where like there was like a full like hand on it essentially, like it brushed it when they were letting it go. It was not just the Canadians who did it. I thought they made an official announcement that they're not allowed to do it anymore and they cleared up the rules or whatever. Yeah. Whatever. You know, we got the no glasses or no high tech shooter of the last Olympics, and now we got Boopgate this Olympics. You seen the post EA made about the 10-year anniversary video? I know that the video is going to, or when it's gonna happen, and like I know there's a video about it because there's a premiere on YouTube already that I saw. Somebody posted on Reddit. So I know it's tomorrow, and I will be watching it on stream. I think that's allowed and fine. So I'll be watching it on stream. I just don't know if I'm gonna wait until it premieres or not, because it's at noon my time. So like 20 minutes ago it would have started. 23 minutes ago it would have started. And that's like late for me to start a stream, but it's like I feel like it would be awkward to be like 2 hours into stream and then just like stop whatever community center shenanigans I'm doing and then watch it. World premiere is. Yeah, act like the Olympics hasn't been a source of corruption for literally its entire existence. Regardless of recent events. I mean, the first one was probably chill. Yeah, when it was only people in Greece. No, you're fine. I'm just saying. You can appreciate the sport for what it is and not mingle it with the extra stuff. Because it's just how it's always going to be, and if you just let that continuously get to you, then you're just going to be an angry person forever. Gotta be free, just gotta be Alyssa Blue and just quit, retire early, and then come back on your own accord and be a queen. How many owls are we at? At least one. Thank you. Very helpful. Only thing I know about the Olympics is whatever they put into Mario versus Sonic games. We don't need the Muppet voice. How many IRL minutes are we sleeping for? I have to empty this row and another row of hay, and then like another row after that that's just sitting in the auto grabber at this point. Yeah. Like, okay. As soon as I fully empty this inventory of hay, we're done. I don't know how long it'll take. He's looking at memes again. Yep. Leave me be. We still have like another 30 minutes of this. Probably. Especially with these fucking owls. Should almost be over though. Be more chippier. No. I'm gonna fucking lean back and just get comfortable with a fucking blanket. Need bedtime. I'll finish the run in the next 30 minutes. I don't know how much time I have left of sleeping. I think... well... I think there's only like 30 minutes of sleeping left, and then I still have to do Ginger Island and buy the perfection waivers, but that shouldn't take long. I think we're on pace for sub 6, but it's probably going to be close. I think if I can finish up sleeping by like 5:45, so in like 25 minutes I can sub 6, but it's probably going to be slightly older. Probably it's going to be like a 6:05, 6:10, I feel like. But I just don't know how much like I just don't know how much time I need to sleep for still. Went out a day early because I'm stupid. I always have this blanket on me. It's generally just not at my, or it's generally just not this high. It like sits on my lap. But I mean, I'm gonna pull it up and fucking torture my back by slouching as bad as I was. Ugh, do that. Am I wrong to think the new update on Stardew will allow you to sleep multiple days in a row? Yeah, probably. I don't think Say would add that as a default feature in the game. It's kind of like against the casual vibe, I feel like. But maybe I'm just wrong. It's the same reason why when he added hoppers to the game, they weren't how people wanted them to be. It just didn't feel like adding hoppers similar to that of Minecraft fit the vibe of the game, and he wanted there to be some input on your end. So he made them only put stuff in but not pull stuff out. Coronate, thank for the gifted sub. I think I butchered the hell out of that, but I think it would be nice if they could output to a chest and process a stack of something you put in manually. I feel like it would be inconsistent then. It'd just be confusing. I think the idea behind it is the fact that it's basically a chest that automatically puts stuff in, so you can just, instead of having to like, you know, take the ore out of your ores chest, pick it up, and then put the coal in it, and put the ore in it, it just automatically puts that in it, so you just have to pick up the bar every now and again and then put the bar away. So instead of having to like take and put back a bunch of stuff, because like thinking about it casually here, not like min-maxing, it's like people have like an ores chest that they take the ores out of, smelt it when the next round is ready to be smelted, and then put it back into the chest. But with the hoppers, instead, you just have to collect it all, put it into the bars chest, and then it's good to go. Is like the thought process behind it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Again, people just hate it because it's not, or people like hate the hopper because it's not like the automate mod and it's not like Minecraft hoppers. Because they expect it to be like Minecraft hoppers and then it's just not. The issue with it being a two-way machine is then you can just use two hoppers to get the input and output, and then it just works like Minecraft hoppers. Unless if you like strictly code, every machine can only have one hopper attached to it. So it's either an output or an input. And it can't be both. I just said what the hopper does right now. People just don't like it because it's not like the Minecraft. It's basically a chest that automatically puts in the resources to the machine for you. So you don't have to bother getting the items from the chest to put it in. You just have to pick up the final product and then put that away. So instead of having to deal with 2 or 3 items, you're only dealing with 1 item. And that's the point of it. Because again, CA didn't want to make it where you didn't have to touch anything the entire time. Essentially, like obviously you have to put it in the chest. Because if it makes it work like Minecraft hoppers, then people are going to get over tech and over tech and over fancy with it. It's just how it always is. Like even if it takes up extra farming space to be able to do that and you think that's fine, it's just like whatever. Does this guy just get okay, they just immediately get really happy again. That's kind of funny. I don't know. I think we'll know how much time we have, or like how big the update is and what the update's gonna focus on once we see the trailer tomorrow. It's hard to really speculate because the only thing we know is 2 new marriage candidates. That's like the only details we have realistically gotten about the update. There's really no other info other than that. We get 2 new marriage candidates. We don't know how long they've been in development for it. We don't really know what exactly they're doing about it. It hasn't really like said much. I know that there's this clips channel on TikTok and YouTube that are saying, oh, it's going to be the social update. That's just a fucking AI generated thing that is just pulling shit out of nowhere. And all the background footage is literally mods, and they're just talking about mods saying, oh, these mods are going to be added essentially. There's no leak. There's no none of this shit. Zuzu City is not like leaked or was leaked to be confirmed. Just it's bullshit. If you take 30 seconds to Google it. It's not gonna be the trailer is not for the update. The trailer is for Stardew's 10-year anniversary that he just so happens to be announcing a few, probably a few 1.7 spoilers. The trailer itself is for the 10-year Stardew anniversary, not for 1.7. Oh, I guess the other thing that he did say he was working on is children. Are there any realistically processing chains? I mean, if you get rid of like let's say we get the hoppers to work like Minecraft hoppers, and like I'm thinking mid-max now here, and it's like barring the ridiculous cost of each hopper themselves, like you could theoretically set up like a infinite or like a chain looping of bars. Obviously I don't think the scalability is very good for it, but it's like imagine just a casual who needs like only like 5 furnaces for their lifetime, right? So you literally just get 5 furnaces and then you just need 10 hoppers. You distribute the ores evenly throughout the 5 things and then you never have to worry about it for the rest of your time. I guess you still have to distribute everything, and that's kind of your argument. Hi, my baby. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to have my feet down anymore, and I have to raise them up because she wants to be under my desk. Yeah. I guess that's the point. I mean, like, I get the point that you're trying to make. You rather have the one input be putting them in the chest and forgetting about it than having to pick it up on a timely manner. But then you would need 2 hoppers for that to work, though. Because you would need the one to put it in and then the one to pull it out. Which is kinda... I don't think... I don't know. I don't know how that would work very well. I think it's just tradition that there's a new farm every single update since he's always done it. That's kind of just an expectation. I think that's just an expectation. I don't even know what type of farm he could do for it. For the next farm type. Yeah, that's what I agree. I guess I could agree with you, like having it either pull it in or pull it out and have a limit of 1 hopper per machine, and then you get to choose. So you either have to put it in and it'll get pulled out, or you get to put it in and then you can pull it out. Whatever just works better, and then you just have 1 hopper per machine. I think that would be the better solution, because then you can do both ways, whichever one you do. How long do I have to sleep? Until all the hay in my inventory is gone. And just so you know, I have 2 more rows of hay. Or 2 more inventory, or like 2 more, like my inventory is full of hay currently. Yeah. I haven't even heard a good farm suggestion from people, because everybody just is like, oh, I want a mining farm. It's like, bitch, we already have a fucking mining farm. Like, I swear I have not seen a good suggestion for the next farm layout yet. I'm not even joking. Actually, that's a lie. I think I've seen one, but I can't remember it. My brain keeps telling me that the one good suggestion was a desert farm, which would be a unique challenge farm if it made it where, like, plants grow slower instead of the beach, where you can't use sprinklers. It just makes crops grow slower, so it's a challenge farm in that way. But I feel like that's more of a nuisance than just isn't fun. Ocean farm? We have beach farm, which is essentially an ocean farm. I feel like tiny farm's like a mod, and then he said he was playing around with like a map editor to make your own custom farms. So it's like people will make tiny farms for that. I feel like it either has to be a challenge farm or it has to fit a skill that's not there, but I feel like we already have all the skills. I think I remember somebody saying swamp farm, but I forget what the gimmick of the farm was. I mean, Combat Farm just needs an update. There's a Combat Farm, so he doesn't need one, but he just needs to fucking make the perk of the Combat Farm either combat specific or like better on the Combat Farm, where you can't just enable it in default settings on every other farm. Yeah, but then he gave us the fucking... he gave us the Meadowlands farm. Oh, God. That fucking disaster of a farm. Riverland Farm is like arguably like the second or third best farm in the game now because of the fish smoker buffs. Mystic Farm, where all your shit randomly changes location every week. This is a randomizer farm. Oh no, I feel like it has to be realistic in some way. Geology farm to help the museum. Kind of just like... maybe. I feel like the quarries are kind of like that already because they give geodes and whatnot. But I guess that's minerals. I wonder if we could get like another forest farm, but it focuses more on the tree perks rather than the foraging aspect of it. Water the tile lasts for multiple days on the swamp farm. I feel like we shouldn't make farming easier. Let's be real here. Farming's already like the best source of like money in the game, or one of the best sources of money in the game. I don't think we need to make it easier. Yeah, to buff chicken farm, what would it be? Make it so you actually don't start with fucking 15 hay and make it where the water is actually in a convenient spot. Make bluegrass actually worthwhile to use. And not a complete joke. Yeah, I probably have to buff mayo prices as well because mayo omega lol. Fucking Meadowland farm, the only farm where it's basically required for you to build a well because the watering refill station is so fucking far away. Like, the little entire gimmick of the Meadowlands farm is just a complete joke. Like, the coop is not bad. It's, like, fine for challenge runs, and I, like, downplay that too much. But, like, anybody who copes and saying, oh, but bluegrass, like, please read what it does and unironically tell me that it's useful again. Especially saying that the animals don't even just pick it first. It just eats whatever grass is nearby. So you either have to specifically hedge out all the green or all the regular grass so they immediately go for the bluegrass, and or it's just random. And it really doesn't even change how much friendship points you get in a meaningful way. Yeah, I know, but you say we're not all sweats, but I swear to God, if you watch a casual player or quote-unquote casual player who has a little bit of experience with Stardew, they're fucking hand-watering like 100 blueberries in summer for fun. Oh boy, that sounds so much fun, having to walk from the main patch of the Meadowlands farm all the way to the fucking left-hand side to refill your watering can fucking 2 or 3 times every single day. That's a standard, like, first-time experience for a lot of people in this game, I'll have you know. I also think the Forest Farm just looks better than the Meadowlands Farm. Like, the Meadowlands Farm is literally just a worse-looking farm than the Forest Farm, and they're basically the same thing. So why would I ever pick just a worse farm? In terms of how the farm looks, I would probably rate the Meadowlands farm like 3rd or 2nd to last. Not even joking. Forest looks the... it's either Forest looks the best or mining looks the best, in my opinion. I like the levels of mining. I think Combat Farm is an underrated look with its ponds and its like river at the bottom, or its pond at the bottom left. River. Oh god, I keep oversleeping. Oh, we're almost done, I think. Yeah, we should almost be done. Yeah, standard's probably just the straight up worst. I would agree with that. Standard's the worst. But it's like, what would I rate lower than Meadowlands Farm? Standard and Beach? I don't like Beach very much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Beach. I don't like Standard. I don't like Beach. Hilltop has the mining quarry. I'm looking at like just looks. I don't care about like what the farm does. How useful is bluegrass when min-maxing in year 1? Absolutely the worst thing imaginable, because if you're doing animals in year 1 min-max, you are trolling. If you're doing animals outside of pigs for rain totems, you're trolling. Animals are a complete and utter joke in min-max for money. A complete joke. One of the worst sources of monies that you can ever imaginably do. Yeah, pigs are like the pure exception. But you're not getting them early. And you're not really doing them for money. You're doing them for rain totems. Yeah, but why do you need bluegrass at that point? Because you don't actually want grass on your farm at that point. Because any grass spot that they're standing on could potentially stop a truffle or stop a pig from producing, because they're standing on a occupied piece of grass, which automatically fails their check. Because pigs are stupid. So you actually just don't want grass. Straight up. So, yeah. Also, you would never want to do the Meadowlands farm for a min-max run, because you would want the most amount of crop space as possible. So you would actually just want to use the standard farm. Or the beach farm, technically. Because if you fill it up with sheds completely, you'll have more farmable spots in the greenhouse with I'm sorry, in sheds with garden pots. That you can put the infinite watering thing on, and then you fill it with starfruit and do that. It's theoretically more tiles than the standard farm or whatever, or some bullshit. Yeah, we're talking about like end of line stuff though, so. You don't care about sprinklers. You use the fertilizer that always waters 100% of the time in the garden pots. And now since fertilizer doesn't go away in garden pots, you can basically just infinitely chain starfruit from them. But yeah, Meadowlands Farm is a joke of a farm outside of very specific challenge runs. Is basically the issue with the Meadowlands Farm. Okay, let's see how much money we have. I might have to buy more. That's why I'm being like cautious about this. Thank you for the 9 months. Let the sheep be free. I'll let the sheep be free if I don't need more money.
New fish.
Star helmet. I mean, I had a dark cowboy hat, but... Unfortunately, we don't get to see the wiggle of money because I'm in a speedrun that matters. Oh, well, yeah, we kind of overkilled it. Okay, only like a fourth of the barns get to be free. Actually, I don't even think... Never mind, only the bottom two. Yeah, money's done. The bottom ones can get out. I'm pretty sure they can all get out. It's just raining, so... Not much. still have. To put it in perspective, why are you spamming mouse? I don't think I was spamming mouse. If I was, it was just me jittering. Literally all that's left of the run is... I have coffee. Why would I need Ginger Cola? I repair the boat here. I sleep. I should have moved the bed. I repair the boat here. I sleep. I go to Ginger Island. I pick up the tents. I walk up. I buy the Joja Parrot. I sleep. I go down. I go into Key's room. Read or look at the perfection tracker. Sleep. Run to Fizz. Buy every perfection waiver. Sleep. And then run to the mountain. And that's the run. Oh, we're getting bots now? Let's go. Yeah, I gotta read Mail on Island as well. We're getting bots because I was streaming Minecraft yesterday. Now we're getting bots when we're playing fucking Stardew? Oh man, I missed this. Brings me back. Brings me back. The joys of being a smaller streamer. At stream promotion bot. That is bye. A meteorite land under the bush. Which one? Up here? Yeah. Music to my ears. Well, I got about 18 of them when I was sleeping, so... A few. Don't worry, we're taking one with us. You're gonna buy emote? I don't think I do sheep enough for it. But I would have to make it too. I don't even know what the buy emote would be. Thank you, V. I'm just a few billion gold over. I'm honestly like 5 million gold more than I should be at. Like, I think you really only need like 47 mil. 47, 48. Like, you should have a, like 2 or 3%. Yeah. I don't think you need 52 though. Yeah, what is the point of me doing the money done split and then the Ginger Island split literally fucking 5 minutes later? I don't know if we can sub 6. We're gonna find out. The issue is I don't know how long it's gonna take to buy the perfection waivers. And I don't think I can even buy the perfection waivers in 5 minutes, to be quite honest. Yeah, like, I just don't, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over 6, unfortunately, and I'm not gonna run this back. Somebody else can sub 6, I don't care enough. Oh, you can just buy all this. I thought you had to go into the I'm pretty sure you need to go in and out of the volcano to get the tortoise or the parrots to spawn down south. Isn't it like 6:30 or some shit? Yeah, run should finish up here in like 10 minutes. Literally just did that. Now we're gonna run all the way down to gonna do that. We're gonna run this way now. Now that's yeah, okay, 6:58. There was like a 6:30 or something. I kept saying 6:30, I think was the time. Gonna run this way. We got a 6:30 in-game time. Yeah. I mean, our in-game time is 6:06 already. This. We run this way. First time I've like actually looked at the perfection tracker. We have 10%. Bro, you can get like I have 11 million extra gold. What are we talking about? I like overkilled money. Where did I get 10% from? Okay, now we gotta run this way. I know walnuts give a lot, but you have to pay 1 million for walnuts. I shipped a few things, but I didn't think I shipped that many things. $1 million gold takes like 18 minutes, yeah. Back. Need it. Can I just like press Y to accept this? Well, I had... Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I kind of hate how he says he every single time. Nice. We hit both funny numbers just then. Actually, I guess one number is not really funny. After the time losses from the owls. The owls probably unironically lost the sub 6. Not even joking. Really? My stream deck is not working. I can't even play Bone Zone for you guys. I'll manually play it after I get to perfection anyways. Yeah, it's the owl's fault. 100%. Oh man, Grandpa's so proud of me. Grandpa's so proud, chat. Look how proud he is. Look how much I sold out the Joja. Because this is not sub 6, I'm gonna do that just so I don't have to do it. Oh yeah. Woo! Perfection! GG, 6 hours. Somebody can beat that. Who cares? Oh, I forgot Morris is here with us. My favorite Joja member. Oh, we love Crowbit, or we love Morris. My favorite Joja member. I want to see what he says. I don't actually know his dialogue. You know, when I was first assigned to this location over 11 years ago, I considered it a step back in my career. What self-respecting Joja manager would want to preside over a tiny backwater location like Pelican Town? But I have to say, this valley has really grown on me over the years. Working here has opened my eyes to a different way of life, but it's hard to say this. It's been a humbling experience. Wow, look at this guy. He says it's humbling, unlike some other shopkeeper in the town. He has a bigger fucking redemption arc than than Pierre. You just have to get perfection to see it. I want to say this, Hobbs. I appreciate all the hard work you've done for JoJoCo. Our strength comes from our members, and you've showed an exemplary drive and ingenuity. These are big words. Can we not use big words? I also really am disturbed by his face right now. Like, we thought that was good art for his face. Ingenuity. It makes me proud to work for the company. Heart. Heart. Woo! Perfection! Let's go! Woo! Kind of crazy how you can skip this cutscene though. All right, have fun with the cutscene. I gotta go pee. I'm a baby. Oh, you're such a good girl. He leaves me the second when he comes home. The baby girl hates me. She hates me. Jeez. I wonder if the text is lined up properly if I'm zoomed in, because it's not lined up when I'm zoomed out. Does it, like, shame you for using JoJo's services at the end, you think? I've never actually completed a run using JoJo's services on 1.6. Now, the text is still off-centered. Two wilderness golems now. Rock crab run and the truffle crab not even showing the bottom of it. So does it like say anything here? Because normally it says no JoJo services used. No. It's just a weird black as like it would have been put there. All JoJo services used. It's been a long road. You've challenged yourself to reach the summit. What an accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. Fuck you too, Grandpa. Fuck you too. I know they're supposed to be thumbs up, but they still look like middle fingers. Alright, first off, I want to look into the abyss. Second off, I owe a bone zone. There you go. Time for round. Yeah, I'll round up the owls. I'll go with them. Time for perfection 114. No, we're doing CC next. That said, I'm not doing it today. We'll probably do it. I probably won't start stream until the thing with Bobber tomorrow. I'll go live and watch, or I might go live early, play a little bit of Juno Kart, and then we'll watch the 10-year anniversary video that CA puts out. We'll watch that live, and then we'll start messing around with CC shenanigans. No, I've been saying I'm doing CC next. I'm doing CC next. There's a little bit of Juno Kart because it starts at noon my time, which is a little late for me. So, and then after that, I'll probably do the 114 Kent Baby because it is kind of funny. Honestly, it's probably unironically faster to use this warp totem. At least think for 30 months. Miss any subs? Why are they just in like a... They were like legit just like in a formation there. A flock. I guess it is a flock of sheep, is it not? I'm not gonna be able to find every single one of them. The issue with me finding every single one of them is the fact that there's gonna be ones hidden in the trees. Not even like these trees that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the trees on the left-hand side of the farm, which will be a disaster. Try to find. Like, not even like the trees here. But like, I'm sure I could probably like just trap enough. There's probably one like hidden in here because they can spawn here, which is like really stupid, but yep. Tell me how I'm supposed to find that normally. Oh, there's another one. 15's pretty good. Normally like 18's supposed to spawn, and 1 or 2 getting destroyed is probably normal. Oh, 7G. I'm probably missing about one somewhere. Bah. Ba ba black sheep. All right, fun run. Thank goodness I finished it though, and we didn't crash like last time. Oh, you submit this? It's open perfection. I can find it. It would go here. But this isn't the actual record because I'm pretty sure the vanilla time is faster, but I'm pretty sure there's an even faster time than this. Yeah, 6:30 in game time. My run's 30 minutes faster. Something like that. I'll have to get retimed. But this updated? What, this board? Well, yeah, I mean, like, I just did the vanilla route. The vanilla run was faster than Samantha's, but Samantha did star fruit and ancient fruit and dehydrators, and this person did sheep like me. Yeah. These are mods alone. They take a while. Why would sheep be considered a glitch? It's glitchless. The difference between glitchless and vanilla is literally vanilla, you're not allowed to AC, glitchless you are. That's the difference between the two categories. Glitched perfection is 3 minutes and 36 seconds, by the way. You see it? Yeah. I'm curious. What is this happy face? I'm sorry, I realized my mistake. Why do we have a iridium quality everything? Also, nice move speed bonuses. That's an out of bounds. I love glitched. I'm not watching that. Oh, the rock is just gone instantly. What's the temp for? I guess you just don't get it until tomorrow. Okay. What a run. Literally just spawn with everything, spam click through fizz, and then run up as fast as possible. What a run. What a very interesting run. This run's more interesting with 5 hours, but it's a pain. Use fish pond exploit for this one. Wintertailing, how fun. The entire point is to get to the point where you unlock the master. Why do you have flash effects on? Please fix that, Alexa. You get to the master room so you can unlock golden ammo crackers, and there's a glitch on private, or there is a exploit on a previous version that you can do we get to see it? Can I see it? They are waiting for a tiger slime egg to show up. Keep sleeping. Got the tiger slime egg to show up. And now they're removing every single lion fish but one from the pond. And moving it over a few tiles to make sure that it doesn't get replaced by anything. And now they're just going to remove the lionfish every time a new one spawns in. And every day that they are sleeping, there's like a chance for it to basically just double. I don't know how many days they're going to take. So they're going to take the tiger slime egg. So they like just look at this. They have 2 tiger slimes eggs in their inventory. They're gonna click on the pond. They have 999 now. And there's still more in here, by the way. Now they're gonna half the stack. They're gonna move the pond so it doesn't get refreshed by something. They're typing in chat to just basically say what's going on. And now they're gonna move it. They're gonna sleep a day. And that fish pond, that fish pond, right now, how many does it have? Oh, not enough. Okay. So basically, there can only be 999 tiger slime eggs in at a time. So for this route to work, you need the tiger slime egg to show up twice in the fish pond. So you get it the first time, so you have one, and then you let it double, essentially, the second time. So when you pick it up the second time, you pick up 999, and then there's one left in the thing because there can only be 999 in there. So then you let that double up to 999. You half your stack, essentially. So when it gets up to 999 again, because it's multiplying by 2 every single day. It multiplies by 2 every single day because the exploit is essentially golden animal crackers and fish pond would double whatever product was in there, regardless if it was a new product or not. So if you had a tiger slime egg and nothing overrid it, it would go from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, every single day that there wasn't a new product in it. So essentially the goal now is to get it back up to 999, pick it up with half a stack of tiger slime eggs. So when you take out, or so when you pick it up with the half a stack of tiger slime eggs, you only take out 499, and then the next day it doubles back up to 999 because it's doing 500 times 2 and going up to 999. So once you finally get that fully put in, you're getting about 500 tiger slime eggs every single day of sleeping, and they sell for what, like 7,000 each, I think. I forget how much tiger slime eggs sell for. I think it's 7,000 times 500. So they're making 3.5 million gold per day. When we were making about we were making like less than 500,000, which is cheap, obviously. We were making 10k per second. It wasn't 10k per day. It was like 70k per day. We're making 70 per k or per day with sheep in our previous run. They're making 3.5 bill or whatever I just said it was. Is this considered a glitch? No, we considered it an exploit because there's nothing fundamentally wrong in the code that was happening. Basically, it was just he put the golden animal crackers in the wrong if statement, I believe. So it allowed for this. So there wasn't any funky business happening with the code, so we just labeled it as an exploit because it specifically only works or is only useful for this category, seeded open perfection. It works for nothing else. Or I'm sorry, seeded open glitchless and seeded open vanilla perfection are the only two categories that this is a valid strategy on. So it's just like, it's a cool strategy. It's only used on two categories that basically nobody runs and would otherwise just be the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. So just allow it, like, have some fun. Yeah, there was also a vote for it, but it's just like, have some fun. Like, who cares? Yeah, it was then patched out. So you have to down patch for it. So that, I mean, like, that's an argument, but again, it's kind of just like, who cares, man? The reason why it only works in seeded is because you specifically need animal crackers, so you need access to the mastery room, which is just not applicable to any run but perfection. And then you need to do a bunch of setup for it to get the money. And it's not practical in true perfection because you don't need that much money. So you can get away with just doing ancient fruit, where in this run it's like the only run where you need 50 million. No, I mean, like, it was in a public Discord channel. I mean, I do have access to the mods channel in the Discord, in the Stardew Valley Discord, but I'm not actually a moderator. It's more just privilege for being here for as long as I was. I'm a very active, yeah. Very active. I think it was more just the clarification that it's like the code is working as intended. There's no funky business, as well as it only affects two categories that no one allows. Where like I would say it can easily, this one can easily be considered a glitch compared to an exploit, but like it's just like there's no harm in allowing it. Essentially, I don't know. Animation canceling is different, where it, like, It's a left-in debug tool, so it's like whether or not debug tools should be allowed rather than it's a glitch. But like whatever. Yeah, that's legal, but again, it's only useful in 2 categories. It's literally useful in only seeded open perfection glitchless and seeded open perfection vanilla are the only 2 categories it's useful in. It's not useful in unseeded because then you would have to brute force books to be able to do it, which is just too slow. It's only useful in seeded specifically because of the books required to do it quickly. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm either ending stream or I'm switching over to Minecraft speedrunning. Do I want to go Minecraft speedrun or do I want to take a break today? 3 hours? I don't want to run Mines 50 right now. I just did fucking brain dead activities with the sheep. I don't want to do more. What's today? Wednesday. I won't be streaming on Saturday. I won't be able to do a late stream. I won't be able to do a long stream on Friday. I'm gonna go to dinner with my aunt. Or I guess it's more like dinner. I just don't feel like speedrunning Minecraft on stream right now. I think I'm just gonna end stream. We'll be doing CC stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing CC stuff tomorrow. And hopefully, well, I just gotta look into the CC stuff. Like I don't really like. I know. I just gotta relearn the route. It's gonna be so much work. Like I'm just thinking about it. It's like every day that I get closer to doing CC runs, I'm just like the realization of like, oh, I have to relearn the entire run still is just setting in. Should be fun. Whatever. I gotta rewatch my run VODs. 1.4 CC runs with ammo. Could use a video editing stream. Nah, I gotta do CC. So yeah, I'll be doing CC tomorrow. I'm gonna do a short stream today. We're doing like 7-8 hour streams the past 2 days. I think that's fine. I finished the challenge today, which is good. So I am gonna peace out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna peace out. So that's it. I do hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, rest of your day. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably start earlier. Tomorrow is the CA day. We'll see. I don't know what time I'm starting tomorrow. We're gonna be watching the 10-year anniversary for Stardew tomorrow, though. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be so. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.